How is creativity merging with this whole ad tech world, and where should it be going?
Well, I think we've got two things that are happening. One, which is you've got precision marketing, which is occurring, which is people want to be more accurate to more tailored audiences. So you're going from mass to niches. And then you've got permission marketing, which is we need the data and ultimately to create the insight to then go create the kind of work that we need to go create. So if you're a creative agency, you don't resist what's happening here. You don't. You really try to sort of take on the power of what you've been given. And it's really down to interpretation, and it's ultimately about speed. So what we try to do is get more of the information ahead of our clients so that we can be on the front foot and determining where we need to go as a course of action, either that day or that month or a new product development or whatever else. So we're liberated by it right now. We've changed disruption from being a sort of once a year sort of process for 3 days to being a disruption live process, which happens every single day with open briefing in the agency. So that way we get knowledge gives us permission, then we go create the work that we need to go create.
Great, and how is the expectation or demand of the clients? And you guys have had amazing clients, a lot in Silicon Valley, all over the world.
Yeah.
What's sort of their expectations? How are things changing, the demands?
Speed, no doubt. I mean, it's the number one thing, everyone's talking about it, but it's a reality. The type of content has definitely shifted from a presentation that always started with television and kind of went down to much more about a big platform idea that probably starts with digital first before it starts to go into other forms of video and where television plays a role. So the nature of that then means that the people are changing inside of our business. So you have people that are probably less client facing than what they used to be. There are a lot of backroom people that are technologists and data analysts, and so now you've just got a different sort of thinking business than what you had before, and you're outsourcing a lot of the responsibilities which you used to manage and produce. So a lot of the hands work is now sort of going more outside, and more of the thinking work is done by different people.
And finally, just talking about TV for a minute, what is the future? The TV is going through this revolution, and what are the opportunities and the challenges for you guys, where it used to be just these amazing 30-second TV spots, right?
Well, I remember I looked at, I think it was like 2 years ago, I looked at the top 10 awarded videos that occurred over that year, and the average length of that video was 1:23. So before, it was always contained to 30 seconds, and it lived on a television set. And today we're shooting video that tells stories in many different locations ultimately. And we know that people sort of, first view is not on a television, it's happening elsewhere. The challenge is you've got to create a really strong brand that finds that connection, because we're getting to a world where you've got ad blocking and everything else that's going to appear, so you've got to really have a strong connection with that customer. The brand has to be very viable, and you've got to find engaging ways. Video is still going to be massively relevant. People, I don't know how many emails you get a single day, but if there's something on a video that's 3 minutes long, you'll do that ahead of what you'll get in terms of 50 emails that are there ahead of you. It's just it's human nature. So I think we like film, we naturally do it, but I just don't think it's going to be in television as much as what it used to be. Obviously the networks are going to be under tremendous stress with that, but live television is massively important still. I mean, it still reaches crazy numbers for the best things, and obviously you see the ratings for The Voice or for sport or whatever else, and they do off the charts. So I'm more about the power of and than about this is not going to be around any longer or that or that. I think all of them are going to be around, they're just going to be different.